straight, never capped. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 15 Minutes with G Slack show. I'm your host, G Slack, Super Slacker, Slack the Savior, Slack your boy. And today, I'm with a very special guest. He's been putting in hella work out in Ohio. He's running a great show over there. You know what I mean? This man's been on stage with a whole bunch of big names, been on placements, everything. Isaiah Linder, what's going on, man?
Man, what's going on with you, Slack, man? Shit, I ain't seen you in a bit, man.
Man, it's been a while since the tour, bro. Since the tour.
Literally, bro, when all that one shit went down in
At the
Kent,
last show.
crazy.
Dog, I was just talking to Greg about that yesterday because I did an interview with him, right?
Yeah.
And we was just talking about that show and how it just like changed the entire vibe of that concert, man.
Cause look,
That last like third of that bitch. What was he gonna say?
no, cause look, originally it was lightweight punching though. Like it was turn.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was like, bro, when you going up there because it's about to it's getting active right now.
Man, how'd you figure out that you wanted to really be, as your song say, the face of the franchise?
I was hooping in college at Lorraine, and that was kind of like I was always hooping. And I've been hooping since I was younger. That was like kind of like my pops thing. Like, oh yeah, like you gotta hoop. That's what you gotta do. But when I went to college, I started kind of realizing like, all right, yeah, I can hoop and shit, and this shit fun. I love it. But like, I don't see myself really like, all right, I'm going overseas. I'm going to G League. I'm doing all this. Like, I ain't see that no more. You know, everybody got hoop dreams when they're younger. Like, everybody, like you feel me? Like, but it started fading away. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I ain't feeling it no more. But the real thing was like my coach wasn't fucking with me. I put like I put a video of me singing on the gram, and my coach wasn't fucking with it. Like in college,
What?
that shit down. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking like, but I was asked though. I was asked, so like,
Okay.
like everybody was trolling me too. So it was rough. But he was like, yeah, you gotta take that shit down. Like whatever. Like you ain't about to be doing this while you in my program. While yada yada boom. And then me and him ended up falling out. And I was like, I might as well just push on this music shit, see what's gonna happen. And I ended up fucking with it. I definitely see the future a little bit brighter than I did when I was hooping. So now like it's more just me putting in the work to get where I want to be. Feel me?
Would you say that your newfound, I guess you could say, rap dreams pushed you more than your hoop dreams?
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Like I like when something can when like when you're doing something, you can see the vision a little bit more. Like I don't know, I was hooping, but I ain't see nothing farther than that. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm hooping in college. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna give me a 9 to 5 or work wherever I'm like I majored in, which I really wasn't even like. I really wasn't no big school nigga. Like I was more like, all right, I'm in school, but I'm hoop, whatever. So, but
Yeah.
now I started doing music, I definitely see it. Like I see the end goal, and I see everything that can happen, and hopefully will happen.
Was there anything before that you kind of set up yourself, or did you really just fall into that? This is the perfect place I want to be.
Shit, I was really struggling. At first, I wasn't. I ain't put nothing on myself. I was definitely like just looking for opportunities for real, for real. Like I I would hop on these bogus ass showcases, pay $20 to get in myself and fucking perform one song and get the fuck up out of there and shit.
Yep.
But like everybody go through that phase. I actually did a show out in Detroit. I think I told you like yeah, like my first show was out there in
Yeah.
Detroit,
Yep. You did tell me that.
and like it was like the worst shit I've ever like experienced. And but like luckily, you feel me, my boy Walt, who's Forever Johnson, he's another rapper. I met him through hooping like throughout the streets and shit. And he was like, yeah, like he posted he was performing. I didn't even know niggas rap. And I'm like, shit, I'm trying to perform. And that's when I got linked up with Greg. He put me on this show, did me bogus as hell. I think I went like second or third. But it was turned, and then after that, me and Greg then locked in, and then it's kind of crazy that it's like now niggas making it happen. So
So regardless of, the amount of people there, the placement that you are in the lineup, how do you feel when you hop up on that stage with that mic in your hand when that song hit? How do you feel? What's the first thought coming to your head?
I I used to be big on the crowd, right? But like now, like I kind of got into the mode like where you feel me, like if it could be like three people in the crowd. These three people, if you confident in your work, these three people gonna fuck with your shit. And like I would do shows like I'll be like, yo, Greg, I'll come in sandals and sweatpants. Like, yo, like, let me open this bitch up for you, like whatever. Like just to break the ice, because that's really what shows be needing. Like you a performer, you would know. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like you got to get in these people's faces, man. I like because like Cleveland specifically, like the love is so like weird, bro. Like so, like you really got to like make sure these people feel it. Like so, like that's always been my thing. Like, all right, if they not fucking with me, I'll come down there like and fuck with y'all if y'all like.
Right.
So, like I don't know. A lot of people want to play the whole cool, tough shit, and like, or a lot of people don't want to show love, even if they like what they hear. Like they don't. And I've literally witnessed people like move like that. So I just really just be like, all right, bet this how we gonna do this, and then I just come down, get in their face, and
So before you started doing your vocal recording and writing music and rapping and singing, you know what I mean? Did you have any musical experience prior to that? Any instruments, any like music classes, anything like that?
um. So I was in show choir in high school,
Okay.
and that sounds fried, but
Hey, nah, that's cool. I was in orchestra, bro.
oh shit, wasn't even hip.
Yeah, fam. Like, hey, we do. Hey, but that's what the point I was trying to make was like, to me, I have more respect for artists that have had previous experience, excluding just vocal recording. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was in show choir in high school, and it was like kind of a big thing because like even my high school team, even though I'm like the best nigga on the squad, and anybody watching this, you can
Talk
argue
that
me.
shit.
You feel me? But even though I was the best nigga on the squad, like literally like I would get cooked for going to show choir practice or whatever because like I would literally split practices. Like I'll be all right, I'm leaving basketball at this time. I'm gonna go do show choir or whatever. I'm leaving show choir to go do basketball, and like it got to the point where like it was like such a big like thing or looked at like it was fraud or something to the point where I dropped out of show choir probably like my halfway through my senior year. I don't know. The music always been in me, and I played drums when I was younger too. But
Oh, you play? See, that's what I was looking for. How you gonna hold that till the end? Talking about. Oh, and I play drums.
yeah, because it was more like I was playing drums in church, and like my dad bought me this set when I was probably like 8, and so I used to like beat up on them shits until I fucking like figured out actually how to do it, and then I would do it in church a little bit, and then I stopped pulling the church, and then you know what I'm saying, the whole thing.
Oh nah, I trust me. I know exactly how that go. I know exactly how that go. I was brought up religious, bro. Sometimes you just gotta lead out the window and find yourself. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So, who is your favorite artist when you was younger? Since you said you was always fucking with music, dumb heavy. When you was young, when you was first able to really know what was going on, what was you listening to?
Michael Jackson, 100%.
Bro, we more similar than I thought, bro. That's crazy,
He
fam.
put it. Oh,
Bro,
come on,
like that. Michael
that
Jackson. All right,
Mike.
so I gotta ask you, fam. Since all the slander has been thrown on his name, right? Did that change your opinion of him at all since you listened to him, like ever since you was a child?
Or I honestly think the slander is a lot of bullshit to me,
Mm-hmm.
but like you know, obviously everybody's subject to opinion. So, but like Michael Jackson is definitely like he always and always will be a top for me because
Mm-hmm.
I am like it was more like when the night he died, my parents. This is how I got hip to him. I'm young as fuck. I came downstairs on some waking up when I wasn't supposed to, and the night he died, there was a whole marathon of just you know his shit on TV. And
Oh,
we're like just listening to him, I'm like, yo, who is this? Like, and I'm watching him dance. I'm watching everything. I'm like, bro, this dude's raw. Like I'm talking, he was my idol for a minute. I think I went as Michael Jackson to Halloween for like 3 years.
okay.
like, like that, like he's always been that, and like I'll always respect his talent, even to this day. Like I'll still listen to Michael Jackson, like every song.
But nowadays it's all rap, all of it. That's the only thing you hear. What do you think? What do you think influenced that change?
It's just the day and age. Like you can't really help it. I don't think like I think that's just kind of something we just transitioned into just because like what we grew up and who was popular like when we grew up. So like you listen to like whoever like is popping at the time, especially if you're like younger and you're just like kind of catching on like what the trends is and shit. So boom, like that's kind of like what I feel like happened, me personally. Like I think pop is making a comeback though. I really do. Like
So something I was actually thinking about the other day, bro. Oh, I just hit my mic. Oh no. Some something I was thinking about the other day is, do you think that the generations that are like say 2 generations younger than us, right? The ones that
that.
are being born like right now, do you think that due to all this like new accessible stuff there is in music, you can record stuff on your phone, you can really just have a phone and you can damn near put out anything you want. Do you think that these younger kids that are, just getting born or 1 years old, 2 years old are gonna be better than us, like our generation, at making music?
I mean, let's be real. That's the only like every generation, like believe it or not, just gets better. Like just like I like how can I explain it? But also that's another thing that's opinionated. But in my eyes, like even like in sports, like every generation that comes in, like every new class that comes in, age group, they one up like every time. Just because like there's new stuff to figure out. There's new stuff that people have access to. Like I don't know, it's people that start making music at 8 years old, 9 years old, and be in the studio recording like already. Like I ain't really like have like no real. I had a fucking Obama flip up phone. I ain't listening to no beats on that shit. Like people
Nah, I
can't
definitely, I
help.
definitely agree with that. That's kind of why I was bringing it up because I've heard a couple people say, they'll take the whole like basketball type argument. Oh no, these were the goats. They always gonna be the goats. You know what I'm saying? Like if you take it into sports, you put LeBron in '88, he's winning every game.
Come on now, come on, bro. I always say it. All right, Ron or Jordan.
Brian,
Thank you. All
I
right,
got, I
bet.
got, I got 4 LeBron James jerseys, and I
Oh
don't
yeah.
got no other basketball jerseys, fam. That's my nigga right there. Shout out LeBron. What can we expect from Isaiah Linder in the next, I don't know, 3 months? What's your next 3 months looking like, content wise?
But I am about to start dropping my own stuff. Uh, Starting like in a couple weeks. Um, I got I got a video coming up for that. It's called "I'm Back." I got a pop punk song that I made.
Ooh,
Yeah,
tell us
it's
about that.
tough, man. It's tough. I'm telling you, bro. If there's one song that can blow me up, it's definitely that one. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah,
See,
you're gonna have to send me that, bro. You're gonna have to send me that. I need to hear it.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
I would love to hear that. To be honest, man, the whole reason I started this, this interview show, it wasn't even for rappers really. It was really to so I could meet like the artists of my other loves of music. Like I like a whole lot of, alternative, grunge, like screamo stuff, you know what I mean? But it
hell
just
yeah.
it's a benefit to be able to talk to y'all also, you know what I'm saying? Cause y'all got some great stories, fam.
So
And I'm gonna be real too, bro. Like I did my research on it, and it's a couple people that I know that's doing interviews and podcasts, but I don't know nobody that's doing free interviews, and I don't know nobody that's doing free interviews for anybody type shit. You know what I mean? So I was
um,
like, that's for where I'm at right now. That's what's gonna put me ahead.
something you care about actually like talking to these people. Like
Yeah.
that's like another thing. So yeah, I fuck with it though. I support it 100%.
Yeah, thank you, bro. And I've been getting better, you know what I'm saying? All these are off the top. I don't be reading those scripts, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. I just try to keep it natural cuz if you just be asking a list of questions, it
It
forced the
sounds,
conversation. You don't want that. You don't want that. Like I'd rather just talk to a motherfucker from beginning to end, you know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, bro, this is you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, exactly. What you smoking on right now, brother?
Man, a breeze, bro. I gotta knock this shit.
You better promote your bad habit, man. You better promote your bad habit.
I gotta knock it. I gotta knock it, bro. If anybody watching this, don't do this shit.
All right, y'all. If we get 40 comments on this video, Isaiah Linder will throw his vape out on camera and put it on Instagram.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, if it happened, it happened. I'll take
Yeah.
it. We can lock it on that. We
All
can
right,
lock
we
it.
locked in. We locked in. I'm clipping this. So
Man,
I want to talk just a little bit about your team that you're on, Westside Productions. Shout out to everybody on the team. You know what I'm saying, y'all. What's it like as an artist being able to have all that stuff just right on the phone call?
I was looking for. I was like, bro, I don't need like you said, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't have nobody to collab with. Like, I ain't trying to hit people up. I was like, obviously, if I ain't got like the stuff out, if it ain't like natural, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause the best collaboration becoming natural as fuck. So like,
True.
I didn't want to go out my way hitting people up or looking thirsty or whatever. Like, and everything kind of fell into place. And so like now, like the fact that I could just go in the studio and I got like five other talented artists on this label, and I could just work with any of them. And like it's also like I have all these like convenient like tools at my disposal, like a studio I can record at for free, like a manager that put time in, you know what I'm saying, like videographers, like content creators, like everything, all that good stuff. Like the fact that that's at my fingertips is like it's a blessing. I do want to branch out, connect with some other artists now that I've been tapped in with my peoples for a minute, but like I definitely fuck with my dogs over there at West Side, bro. Them my family for real though.
Yeah, man. Shout out West Side. And I will say that something that I wish I would have known as a young, like young, when I was starting out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Upcoming artist. I wish I would have known that it is so easy just to reach out to somebody because they're probably going to respond. Whether or not you know what I'm saying? Whether or not you get what you want out of the conversation or the interaction, at least you're going to get a response, and that's going to boost your confidence even more.
Now I'm definitely way more open to hitting people up. Like obviously there's some people that act a little Hollywood or like or
Hmm.
freaking just don't want to, like, and that's okay. But it's definitely like important if you just like put the pride aside and just like respect somebody's work, and then like you never know where to go from that.
With all this like new age media and stuff and all this, fake money rolling around and everything like that, I be feeling like, when a young artist sees somebody that just randomly comes up and boom, blows up out of nowhere, it just kind of skews the perception of, oh, well, they did it with nobody. When it really comes down to they've been working on it for like 4, 5 years,
Um,
and this is the only time that you've seen it.
I can sit here and not post nothing about who I'm with, not nothing about like, well, I can take West Side off my stuff. Like, and if I blow up this year, people can sit here and think, oh yeah, I just did this all dolo. Like, it's
Exactly.
you don't know what they've been doing behind closed doors. You don't know who they've been interacting with. You don't know all the moves they made and like all the work they did, but like on the low, like literally, like it's all a grind thing. You don't just happen overnight. People be like working, like, and that's one thing I got to learn myself, like, because I be feeling like I got to make it happen, like right now, like.
Like you be having these people that come up with these short bursts of 6 months, 7 months, a year maybe, and then where are they after that? They didn't win. They was winning for a year, but that don't count if I've been winning for three. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, come on, like it's more like you just gotta work. That's all it is, man. Like even if you feel like you ain't going nowhere, just keep pushing.
Yeah, man. So any messages or shout outs you want to give before we finish up today, man?
I shout out my family, my mom, my pops, like my sisters, brothers, all that. Shout out to my people at Westside Productions, man. Love y'all for life. Shout out to all my supporters. And shout out my dog G Slack for letting me on here, you know what I'm saying?
You know it.
And
You know it. Man, I just need you to say one more thing from me. I just need you to say my tagline. That's cool.
all right, bet. Repeat it to me one more time,
All
man.
right, just say I'm Isaiah Linder and I just did 15 minutes with G Slack.
All right. I'm Isaiah Linder and I just did 15 minutes with G Slack. Okay.
Yes, sir. We out.
Yeah, yeah. I said big G Slack, give it straight, never cap.